I don't know what to wear. I need light. I need lights. Okay, welcome. Don't need a chimp for this video. I don't think. Pinocchio, you can come back to once you came from. I'm a real boy now. I don't care. It's maybe a little bit too hot for a hat in the house, but at least I'm wearing a t-shirt. So, you've seen the title. It's not like, ooh, what's the surprise? Well, there is a surprise for me personally. This is why I'm doing it all jumpy cuddy, because at the end of the day, monsters in my pockets, or pockets in my monsters. Imagine that. My monster's got a pocket. Empty your pockets. Right now. Come on. Let's see what you got. Yes, welcome to Weird, Wacky but Wonderful Unboxings. My name is Stephen Monkey Mason, also known as... Hi. Yeah, that's a different story, but anyway. As you can see in the background, I'm a massive collector of all things, rebuilding my childhood and mainly my life the last couple of years. Like, that's a different story altogether. I collect random stuff. Yes, that's me. Now, I just want to give a massive shout out and love all the way down south to the one and only, the legendary Theo Kane at Slime House. I thought he had done a video about this, and I watched one of his videos the other night and he covered what I'm about to cover, and I absolutely pissed myself when he was on about you can knock your sister out with one of these toys from back in the day.
You threw one of these at your sister's head and it was an instant KO.
Every fucking
And the whole thing was boggling.
It just gets me every time, that. Fucking But if you watch Theo's video, he's got a lot of history. That's one of the class things about Slime House, like the history, especially the Japanese connection and stuff like that, where all the like the original like hiding your toys in your pockets and shit. So check out Theo's video, he covers a lot more on this. Now, with all the stuff over the last couple of years and me collecting stuff, especially from my childhood, either being Snarf, happy you got a cameo, for things like Snarf or Thomas the Tank Engine. Fuck me, man, look how, I mean, I paused there for like thinking, do I know where this is? Like, this is childhood on a sheet of paper. It's in a sheet, it's like fucking... But I'm talking about like old school stuff, I mean, look at that. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, the thing is, like Theo's video's entitled, the things we lost to our childhood. Like your mum coming along and go, ooh look, who's this Corey Haim? In the bin. But yeah, the thing is stuff as you remember as a kid, your parents are like, need fucking room, he's got more stuff. And now all of a sudden as a kid you're like, where the fuck did that go? Where did I go? Ping, I'm back. But a few of my things have survived. You've got like a Ram Bam Thundercat around there somewhere. Fucking dangerous toy ever fucking created for a kid. Every time. I mean, what kind of toy is that for the modern day ever? Still. Mother of God, I mean, what a toy. So certain stuff survives, like a glow-in-the-dark original Turtles, and loads of weird stuff. Now, something I have absolutely fond memories about, and when I'm fucking a bit pissed and I've now got an eBay app, I'm like, oh, I remember that. I couldn't remember the name at first, I had to Google the fucker, but I remember having a bucket. Should have really had a bucket for this. Not that kind of bucket. Da 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 da! Nope, let's keep this video. I was going to say PG, but that's not going to happen, because I've already said fuck at least twice. Now 3 times. Anyway, you might think that there was drugs involved in this video, but it's not. It's just weird, wacky, but wonderful. I could have done with a bucket. I just like, not that kind of bucket, man. Like a fucking, something to put this stuff in, because Monsters in My Pockets were a massive thing back in the 90s. They came out in like, they were a board game, you know, like a trading game, like Pokemon cards and stuff like that. And I was like, ooh, I just loved them. I used to get there like a magic fucking, go to the shop and you would get like a packet, like this. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Never fucking even opened them. I mean, so right, okay, so this is from 1991. Let's get totally sidetracking this. Open this for the very first ever time. But this is what I'm talking about. You used to go to the packages and you didn't know what you were going to get. You know, corner shops used to have stuff. You know what I mean? I just downloaded it on an app. So there we go. Try not to destroy the packet. I'm going to sellotape that together. Look at that. Get in. Christian Slater. Will Scarlett. Christian Slater. Morgan Freeman. Very Men. The Hut. Kevin Costner. Fighting Off. And when they get this in, so it would have been class of fucking Sycamore Gappers in there. So these are trading cards. Collect all 55 cards. So you never know what you do, and you go to school and you'd be like, right, who wants to trade these? I mean, Little Jack Sharp would fucking nick one, along with Little Adam Wotherspoon. Andrew Shickie would be fucking, well, you know, I'll end Godzilla 85 off you. Yes, motherfucker. Yes. But yeah, you got that era of my childhood where you would have like people like Kieran, and you would be like, oh, you want to trade these cards and stuff like that, and you'd be like, alright, I've got this card. But you got other stuff like their Gremlins too. I'm fucking so glad that didn't have any of the bubble gum because I would have had to eat it for the video. And years ago with the Gremlins, I actually, there you go, and the Gremlins 2 one, there's some there, I actually ate the bubble gum and I had the shits the next day. I was just like, self-inflicted, can't really complain. Now, when I was in Games Galaxy yesterday, which is an awesome fucking shop, you can check them out on Facebook. When you want to talk about retro nostalgia, get yourself up to concert, give them a holler if you don't think they're open. It's concert to Wierd, shit isn't open on a Wednesday, no idea why. But check out Games Galaxy, anything retro, Arcadia kind of stuff. They had them sitting on the shelf and I was like, now, fair play to Brittany. Because at the end of the day, we had just been to sign for the house. So like, yeah, just been to solicitors. There you go, there goes nearly £1,000 just for some paper. And I was like, whoa. And again, Games Galaxy is awesome. I have done a retro tour of the shop if you want to check it out. We've been meaning to do a second volume of that. But we will get there eventually. So anyway, I just want to reflect in nostalgia. Now this video will be probably epic because I'm going to try and like I've glimpsed at them. I'm like, oh, I remember that one. What I want to try and do is make sure I get the names right, have nice overlays, and again, just go on a fucking batshit crazy fucking rant. But I'm watching the timer. You can't see the timer, but I can see the timer. And I've got loads of stuff to do tonight. I've absolutely destroyed everything for the last couple of videos. So yes, without further doubt, I'm just going to grab out your bag, 1 out of 3. They're plastic. It's not like I'm going to fucking break them. I'm going to rip them open. There's just no nostalgia smell there at all. There was a bit with that Thomas the Tank thing. And I'm going to put my hand in my pocket. Okay. So, jump cut. First up. No idea who he is. It looks like a Minotaur. I want to guess these names. So, there's an overlay on me, obviously. Now, what's really cool about... Oh, that's a Minotaur. He's got red head. It's like Jack borrowed him and coloured him in ginger. Because there was no ginger heroes back at their era. I'm going to try and put them on the shelf back here. I do want it somewhere because these glow like a motherfucker in the UV light. You can't really see the UV light at all. And I want to make a display for them, but like I don't really want to beat the bush because I'm moving. This is all going to move, and it's limited. I don't know how many there is. So this is the count. So we've got Minotaur. Are we jump? No, we're not jump cutting. I'm not making myself any easier. Nostalgia flashback. Wow, I totally remember him. So he's like a little troll with a little axe. He's red. I think some of these come in different colours. Made in China. 37. So he's got a little red axe going on. He's small. I'm not going to guess these. I'll do them bag at a bag. Never seen him before. He looks like fucking Hoggle from The Labyrinth. With his little fucking knife there. But yeah, little Hoggle. Definitely not called Hoggle. Next up we have... Oh, that's definitely a chimera, that's a lion. DW. What's your name? David Warren. Maybe another fucker who would have borrowed some off as a kid trading. There we go. With a chimera in orange. Wow, a Minotaur. Like an archer. Yes, I remember him. So again with the troll guy. Get over there. So that's 5 so far. Next up, what the fuck is that? That's like, what the fuck is that? He's like got one leg, one arm. It's like a tree's came to life. I have no idea what the fuck that is. As I say, I'm going to try and find out who all these are. So when you've got these overlays, which I'm going to fuck around with the light with, you're going to see that, but no idea what the fuck that is. Next up, what the fuck is that? So that's like a fucking voodoo man. The voodoo man. Yeah, he's got a fucking little child in his hand there. And that looks like a massive dildo. Let's say it's meant to be a machete, I guess, but yeah, that's fucking Baron's Army, that kind of fucking voodoo bitch. I didn't have any of these. Like, I think I had the guy with the troll. Oh wow, but I totally had him. There's some nostalgia. Like a panther, like fucking with wings. I mean, how badass is that? You fuck Pegasus. Like literally, look at that thing. You mean I fucking totally had that one. That's amazing. Again, just you only live once. You've got to remember where you come from because that is what gets you through the next day. Wow, Nessie, right. No, it's no nostalgia smell. Like, there's Nessie there. I had him in blue because that was Nessie and I remember losing him. My cousin Brian as well, he would have been big into these as well. And again, it was always nostalgia. But like, you get people now and it rustle around in the pockets. But yeah, Nessie. It's probably not called Nessie. It's probably like a Love 5 one or something like that. Nearly at the end of bag number 1. And next up, wow, definitely had him. He's like a goblin. He's like a gremlin. I'd be fucking bitching to have him in green. Because gremlins should be green, but he'll fucking strike you down. Little gremlin there. So hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 12 in a packet. Next up, Bigfoot. It's probably going to be called Abominable or some of that. He's number 15, so they've got numbers on there. It's a shame they didn't have the names. He's got 17, but he's got 15 on his butt. But yeah, that's the Abominable. I'm a massive fan of Bigfoot. I love arcade. You can just pick stuff up. There's Bigfoot. I found him on the shelf there. Next up and last up, wow, it's motherfucking Godzilla. Tyrannosaurus Rex in green. That's bitchin'. I mean, it's totally Godzilla. Look, it's Godzilla, but it almost looks like it's got the creature from the Black Lagoon's head on him. But he's actually bitchin' as well. So, yeah, so that was bag number 1, and I can take a breather and a drink of coffee. I have no idea where these are going to go. At all. Bag number 2. Bag number 2, here we go. Next up we've got Minotaur. Look at that, man. Fucking bull, man. Fucking badass, that. Like, just fucking roadblock of half that. He's bitching him. Next up. What the fuck is that? It's like a tree man. Well, it's definitely a tree man. I mean, tree man, but like, it's fucking just creepy, that. There again, tree man. Fell over. So I've got 2 blue. Next up, oh, 2 blue, there's a fucking 3rd blue, I mean, bloody hell. This fucking Scream mask, that. Oh, that's fucking, look at me, I mean, that, it looks like they've got a mask, ripping it off. Like a tornado, but there's a mask on the back of that, that's fucking weird. Next up, who's this? Definitely had her, it's like the hag. But it's like an Indian hag, because they've got like Aztec symbols. For some reason got fucking like massive like elbows. It's fucking weird shit, that. Like, what's this guy? It's like a fucking smiley sea serpent, that. It's like a mermaid, evil mermaid. I'm gonna call him. That'd be fucking miles off. There's a fucking army of these. Like, every time I looked on eBay, I mean, you can still get the boxes that come in, like sets and stuff. There was quite a lot of series. There's a website dedicated to this as well, which I am going to use reference, which I will have to remind yourself, Stephen, and make sure you bank the website at the end. The fuck is that guy? It's like a fucking eagle goblin, like you would have on the fucking... Weird. Weird. Oh, definitely had him. The magician. He's got like his stick in like his glowing fucking hand. Totally had him. Oh, this is... The thing is about these, obviously this room's glows in the UV light. I mean, most of the time you've got a fucking halogen light fucking beaming at us. I look like sweaty as fuck. On the night time, everything's really UV lit, so a lot of stuff glows around the room. There's another blue guy. He's like a dragon. Straight up a dragon, that one. But yeah, next up. Oh god, there's another way. So I'm getting, maybe these ones are from a later series because they've got like additional colours. I mean, that's maybe what they did, because a lot of them are like one-dimensional colours. But these guys seem to have just chucked in a little bit extra detail. Even that much you can actually see some of the redness in there. So I'm guessing that's maybe from a later series. That's a guess. Next up, oh no, another tree man, but a different colour. So I've got two tree man. So when Theo watches this video, Theo, if you want a tree man, when I send you my Transformers LP, you can have a tree man. Next up, oh, I totally had this guy. Just like fucking an octopus with a fucking skull face. I mean, it's fucking scared shitless of this shit like that. And last in bag number 2. Wow. Wow. Oh man, that's a fucking weird as fuck, that. That's like, he's got a massive brain. It looks like he's a fucking cross between a rock lord, a sea monster, the metal lunar mutant. And a cross from fucking one of the fucking weird Zoltons, or whatever you want to call them, from fucking Doctor Who. He's a fucking weird one. Right, final bag. Dun dun dun. I was expecting one of them at some point to go. Right, first up, oh look, another twirly ghost. So I'm starting to repeat myself here, but at least it's a pink. So we've got a pink twirly ghost now. And oh, all right. So there's another like what's that, Zeus? Zeus, he's like an evil mermaid, he's got a big beard. So this is a little bit weirder. Dun, dun, dun. Another Chimera. Oh, different colour though. I mean, come on. I know it's about the colours as well. So yeah, it's 2 Chimeras. Fuck's this one? Fucking crazy fucking, like a ghost with a mask and wings. It's a fucking creepy ass fucking thing. Stop. Oh, yes. Like, pretty much just the Joker, isn't it? I mean, that's all I remembered. Didn't have him yellow. I would say I had him in green, but he was always a bitch to stand up. That one stands up perfectly fine. Next up, what's this? Some fucking Asda fucking forearm Goro fucking relative. Kicking ass. There you go. Not many left. Not many left. Wow, look at that. That's like Kafaru. You know what I mean? That's who that is. They're not getting sued or anything. Green fucking hemorrhoid. Green hemorrhoid. Fucking fucking looking at it. Green hemorrhoid. It's definitely pink. Definitely pink. Right, not many left. Never seen him before, but he is creepy as shit. Just like a fucking the golem. Melting. Melting. Is that an axe? His leg? Fuck knows. Absolutely no fucking idea. Right, getting there. Right, so I've got another Minotaur, but he's blue. Oh, stay there, blue Minotaur. The fucking elephant. Big ass fucking elephant. I think Brian might have had him. Yeah, fucking army. One left, and I knew. And I definitely had this guy. He's blue lizard. So it looks like an extra from fucking Thundercats. Crocodile Man. But yeah, fucking hell. Wow. There's a lot. I lost count. But yeah, thanks Games Galaxy. I mean, these are now will be dominant in the room or when the Arcadia moves, and I don't know where they're gonna go today, but there will be an outtake. The UV lights are on, obviously the big lights on at the moment. I'm gonna have to fucking film them. Got so much to do tonight. I hope you're enjoying this video. Hope you give it a like. Weird, wacky, but wonderfuls are all over the place. I do love nostalgia, but again, I don't delve deep into the origins and like who made them and stuff like that. Again, leave it to other channels like Slimehouse to do that kind of stuff, because I don't know, I just love making videos. I love killing time. I love killing the boredom, and just remember, it's better than fuck all. First outtake. It's got this new light on there, but you can see the glowing already and the UV light on the roof. So yeah, to say I don't know where they're going to go. I'm working on it. And what I want to try and do is charge a camera, tidy up, film them, and crack on with this video. So let's burp and watch Shanghai. Didn't even know that. Here's an outtake for just trying to set up some light to get the pictures. Check out Afron Jones, Mr. Jones there. It's always been there hiding in the background with Josie. Yeah, just doing some tests. Hello, just a quick outtake for Monsters in My Pockets. They've managed to stay there. We haven't even edited the video yet. But I was in Games Galaxy today, and Nick the owner actually gave us this. This is a Moonwalker from the fucking Spectrum. It's mental. I mean, look at how retro that wants to be. Moonwalker. I was talking to Mitch, she was like, oh, I mean, I've actually put the Ghetto Blaster away. Got an old Ghetto Blaster. Mitch was like, oh, see if it makes any music. And I was like, nah, I'd probably just kill it. Oh man, this is well old, this man. Moonwalker, playing the game. There are 4 different areas, settings in the film studios where there are 7 parts of rabbit costumes which need to be collected by Michael, as he can disguise himself from his fans. So that's a premise. It's not like walking around looking for kids in cupboards, is this? Michael! Yep. But now, got the VHS still. And I do still have this on Mega Drive, boxed, but I think it's ended up back on the shelf. I'm sorting stuff out. Yeah, I think there's another outtake.
This one especially.
Get your fingers off them.
Why?
Because you probably nicked them when we were kids.
Probably. I totally remember these. That one especially. That little guy. I can't remember what the hell, what they're called again.
Monsters in My Pocket.
Surely there must be an advert.
Oh, there's loads of them.
Or something. Totally remember that one. None of the other ones I remember.
There'll be a few.
I do remember that one as well. That witchy one.
I had nostalgia, Joe.
Look at that.
What?
That.
What? I can't see. What are you looking
Honestly, I love coming I love like that we don't see each other like every single day, because when I do come, it's like, wow.
What you spotted, like?
All of this.
As long as my hands and my feet have, and there's few toys that are as familiar to me as Monster in My Pockets are. So by this point, companies couldn't sell enough minifigures, and when the creators of the Boglins saw how well they were doing, they wanted a piece of the action as well, so they created their own mini Boglins series. Now, mini Boglins came in 2 different sizes, and the bigger ones were made from a kind of rubber that was like no other Keshi before them. Although it was squishy and durable, it was also pretty heavy, so you threw one of these at your sister's head and it was an instant KO.
Every fucking
And the whole
time.
thing with Boglins is that they were like these horrible little creatures.
So, final outtake. Well, really, sort of. I have no idea where they're going to go. They can't just stay on there because that's glass. Stephen, knock stuff, break. But they're pretty cool there, especially when you do this, because they just glow, which is fucking awesome. So they will find a home. It's mental how he glows a bit. Yeah, I love the green ones, a few orange ones. So I'll have to have a look, complete the collection, get rid of a few of duplicates. But he looks bitching like the Metal Mutant one. Look at him, proper glowing. It's awesome. Hello, welcome, thanks for watching, goodbye for now.
And now